the G.O.A.T Podcast, a weekly sports podcast for kids by kids, where it's all sports all the time. I'm your host, Saki. Welcome to this week's show for Wednesday, February 22nd, 2023. Here are the top sports news from around the world. The NCAA March Madness for men's and for women's is reaching its high peak point with 4 games away from the quarterfinals. It has been a Cinderella story for some of the teams in the bracket. For the men's, Princeton becomes one of the only Ivy League colleges to get into the Sweet 16. They have reached the Sweet 16 with pride after defeating the number 2 overall Arizona in the first round and beating Missouri in the second round. They are going into their next game against Creighton with confidence. Another Cinderella story for the men's bracket was FDU. After pulling off a stunning win against the number 1 seed Purdue, they were looking to extend their March Madness season. But this was not to be when FAU came out and pulled off an 8-point win against FDU. In the women's bracket, there was only one upset. Number 9 seed Miami reached the Sweet 16 after pulling off a stunning 2-point win against the number 1 seed Indiana in the second round. Miami in the first round took down number 8 seed Oklahoma State in a 1-point game that came down to the wire. The coach must have done an amazing halftime speech because Miami were going into the half losing by 17 after a buzzer beater 3 by Lior Garson. Haley Cavender scored 12 of her 16 points in the second half and made what proved to be a decisive free throw with 8.9 seconds left to complete a 17-point second half comeback and to win the game for Miami. It is an amazing day for the men's Gonzaga team. They have won all their games and are in the Sweet 16. Coming back to cricket. WPL is about to come to a close with the finals match happening this Sunday, the 26th. The Delhi Capitals have already secured a spot in the finals. Mumbai Indians play the UP Warriors on Friday of this week, and whoever wins that match will get their spot in the finals. The reason the Delhi Capitals are in the finals is because of their match versus the UP Warriors, which they chased down the score of 139 with ease. Everybody was wondering after the week that Delhi lost to Mumbai who would play Mumbai in the finals. But now look, Delhi have pulled off a stellar comeback and now are at the top of the order. The predictions are that the Mumbai Indians will win against the UP Warriors and play the Delhi Capitals in the finals. In some exciting news for cricket fans in the USA, Major League Cricket has their first ever draft pick this week, and I am super pumped as the Seattle franchise revealed the name. The name is the Seattle Orcas. The Orcas take international superstars Quinton de Kock and Mitchell Marsh. Aaron Finch is chosen by the San Francisco Unicorns, then later appointed captain. It is actually too much news for this episode, so wait for our special bonus episode on Major League Cricket soon. Next is the GOAT of the Week, where we look at the greatest of all time in sports. This week's GOAT is Sir Don Bradman. Sir Don Bradman, widely regarded as the greatest batsman in the history of cricket, was born on August 27, 1908 in Cootamundra, New South Wales, Australia. Bradman played for the Australian cricket team from 1928 to 1948 and captained the side for several years. During his career, he set numerous records and achieved a batting average of 99.94 runs, which remains unmatched to this day. Bradman played 52 test matches for Australia, scoring 6,996 runs with a high score of 334. He scored 29 centuries and 13 half-centuries, and is the only player in cricket history to have scored 300 runs in a single test match. Bradman was a prodigious talent from a young age, and his exceptional skill at the sport led him to be given the nickname The Don. His technique was so unique and effective that it inspired numerous imitations from other players. Bradman's impact on the sport of cricket was immense, and he's still considered a legend by fans and players alike. He was knighted in 1949 in recognition of his services to cricket, and he still continued to be involved with the sport, even after his retirement. Bradman passed away on February 25, 2001 at the age of 92, but his legacy continues to inspire generations of cricketers around the world. Bradman, you are truly the greatest of all time. They're all your friends and frenemies for the GOAT Weekly Sports Quiz. Are you ready? What is the name of the Australian Open tennis trophy? The Norman Brooks Challenge Cup. Where was cricketer Ian Morgan born? Ireland. What trophy does a player win for scoring the most goals in a FIFA World Cup? The Golden Boot. What is the average height of an NBA basketball player? 6'6". True or false? Cristiano Ronaldo has never played in a World Cup finals. True. And that's our show. Thank you for listening to the G.O.A.T Sports Podcast. Expect a new episode weekly in your favorite podcast app. And please do not forget to subscribe. Do leave your comments and ratings for our show. If you would like your team to be featured in our weekly shoutouts or any other comments, please reach us by email at the G.O.A.T Kids Sports Podcast at gmail.com or at G.O.A.T Sportscast on Twitter. Please visit the GoatSportspodcast.com for show notes. See you next week.